What's up, everybody? You are now in tune to the greatest reaction channel in the entire world, in the entire galaxy, maybe even the universe. You know who it is. It is your favorite, the one and only Diamond Don Juan. And today I got a special guest.
Silver Styles.
That's right. This is my son, my genuine son. And we are here today for a very special reaction. Now, are you familiar with the song? Michael Jackson, Smooth Criminal?
Who isn't?
Oh, I don't
Who
know.
isn't?
I mean, there are people on the planet, believe it or not, deep in the jungles, tribesmen that have never been contacted by the outside world that have never heard of Michael Jackson.
Well, of course.
Okay.
Of course. But
Yeah. But you've never seen the video.
No, I've never seen it.
I think that's just like such a part of like the Michael Jackson experience. It's not just the song. You've got to see the dance moves, the video, the choreography. And I'm actually super excited for this one because I think you're really going to enjoy it. Anything you want to say before we dive in?
I'm ready.
Okay.
Ready, yeah.
Neither one of us have watched the Michael Jackson movie. It's out now. I've heard it's fantastic. Maybe we should do that later.
Maybe.
All right. Let's get into it. Hey, if you like what we're doing, before we jump into this, go ahead and hit it with a like. It really helps out the channel. It's the least you could do. All right. Let's go. All right, initial thoughts.
This reminds me of like a Disney movie or something.
It's
the way it started.
It's funny that you say that because I was just thinking like the whole intro. I was like, this is like so cinematic, and it just reminded me of like those classic like 80s movies, like Goonies or something. It just had that like vibe to it and that energy.
That's true. Yeah.
What do you think about the dancing and the choreography?
It's good. I like the outfits.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet, right? It's got this whole like gangster vibe. Are you familiar with West Side Story? Do you know what that is?
No idea what that is.
So there's like I think it was a play originally, but it's like you know, basically these like different gang members. And I think it's kind of like a love story. I've never actually seen it, but it's just kind of got that element of them, I think, like dancing and like fighting in the streets. So it's like combining these different like elements in this video, I feel, of like the classic gangster type of vibe, like the 30s, but their outfits are sweet. That was like the first thing I was thinking, like, they're just super sweet. We got to bring it back, man.
Definitely.
Dressing up with the suits and the suspenders and the hats. Got to bring that look back. All right, we're going to dive back in. I don't know if I ever caught that before. She got him.
She just stole his shit.
Straight up. He's like, "What's up, sweetie?" Goes to get him some little sugar and leaves with empty pockets. Damn, man. How are they going to do Michael like that?
The suspect or what to expect. But the marriage is a tension, sounding heartbeats, intimidations. And yeah, you won't take. So, and yeah, you won't take. I you won't take. Come on. And yeah, you won't take. 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 You've been hit by a smooth criminal.
Okay, sure, hold this.
Bam! There you have it. What'd you think?
That was interesting. What was that part where they just like completely like changed the tone of it to like some creepy movie, and they started like making these weird sounds?
That is kind of like a weird interlude that I'm like, what was going on there? They're all like howling like wolves almost.
Yeah, like moaning.
Yeah.
It was weird. I kind of like it though because it just like snap back right to the.
Yeah, I think it was a cool intermission. Like it was kind of odd to a degree. Like I looked over and I saw you were like, what is going on? But it was cool to break up the song and like pause it and slow everything down the way that they jump back into it.
Yeah.
You're a big fan of movies. What'd you think? It's definitely got that like cinematic like feel to it, right?
Yeah, definitely. The kid part was kind of funny. I saw you like smiling like really hard at that. He's hitting those moves.
Yeah, he's nice, man. I was thinking like, damn, he's got some slick moves for a kid his age.
When was this filmed?
I want to say late 80s, early 90s.
It's crazy. You know, I was just thinking like that kid who was dancing, like he's probably like old as hell now.
That's what I was thinking too. That's part of the reason that I was smiling. I was like, damn, man.
He's probably
like, my age.
Yeah, literally. It's crazy.
That's wild to think about. Fuck. I'm getting old, man. I definitely can't move like that anymore. Not that I ever could, but you know, one thing that stood out to me is that we live in this age of like AI and special effects. And there's just something that's like so, I don't know, just like raw about this because there's so much thought that went into all the elements of this. Like if you were like, look in the background, all the different people dancing that have their own choreography. And there was all these like little details, like when the, you know, that one guy came at him with the knife and the light like hits the knife and it just like shines on it. And then when they shoot him, you just see the light flash, like it was the bullet hitting him. And then he goes flying through the backdrop and it's like an actual, you know, backdrop that they like popped out, and the staircase when it came down, just like all those little details that they had to think about and pre-plan for and like map out, and all the little elements of the lighting that they had to get just right to like hit those specific shots of like Michael dancing with the light like hitting him and like different characters. Like there's all these elements that it's like so easy to kind of just look at the whole picture and not recognize like how much work goes into every little second of that, you know, every little dance move being choreographed. And then, like I said, every, you know, lighting choice that they made, just like so much like detail that went into it. And nowadays it's just like, there's so much stuff that's just, they go on a green screen and then they just patch it in. And I don't know. There's something that I just love
It's
about
lazy.
the realism.
It's lazy, yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta enjoy those types of movies. You just put in hard work and detail.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So how much do you know of Michael? Like, like obviously we were just talking about his Thriller video, and you said that you've seen it like a bunch of times.
Yeah, I like that.
I'm trying to think. Do you know any other videos? Have you seen like Bad? Are you familiar with the song?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
But
You say of course, but it's funny because like it's only recently that I feel like have really expanded like your music taste. No?
I've known Michael Jackson for like the longest time.
Yeah. I mean, he's one of those artists a lot of people know. I've just never heard you listening to him. That's why I say that.
Of course. Does anybody really listen to him nowadays?
Yeah, of course.
I don't know.
I mean, he's still like one of the most famous people on the planet.
Yeah.
Like,
so-
and will remain. It's like him, Michael Jordan. Those are kind of like the goats of like fame and just being like well known across the globe and well renowned.
It's true.
Do you know any of his like backstory and like his like upbringing and?
Didn't he get like abused as a child? And
So-
they made him take hormones for his voice.
I don't know if that's true. That's like speculation. Like the truth is that he was part of like the Jackson 5. So that was like a band that he was in with his family.
Yeah, his brothers.
Yeah, exactly. And his dad was very, and I don't know if they get into that in the movie. I think somebody was saying that they kind of didn't really like dive into that like a ton, but I know that was part of the story, was just like him just really being like driven and like since a young age, just like, hey, you need to perform and make music, and just being in that environment. I think of like, the entertainment business from a very young age and being pressed that hard to be successful, like in and of itself, like there's not a lot of people who come out on the other side and are like normal. Like think about like Justin Bieber. And even if you have like good people around you, there's something about being young, I think, and having that much money, attention, and success that just drives people a little bit crazy.
Yeah.
It's not a normal experience.
No.
To walk out the door and have people like, like screaming your name and, trying to touch you. And like, let me get a picture. Can you imagine?
Uncomfortable.
I know. You're not like the most like super, I don't want to say you're kind of shy. Wouldn't you say a little bit? Is that safe or no?
No. Not anymore, no.
Okay.
Definitely fix that problem.
Maybe not as outgoing as me is the appropriate way of saying it. But can you imagine if you like walked out the door and just like a ton of people were like, screaming your name?
Oh, I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
I'd have to stay here for forever.
That'd be bonkers. All right. Well, let us know in the comments. I definitely enjoy watching that. I hadn't watched that video for probably like, no joke, it might have been like 20 years since I saw it the last time, right? And then I did the reaction with Chase. Hey, it was almost 18 years for you.
It's crazy.
But when I watched it again, I was just like, damn, man, I can't believe that I like kind of forgot about that video and just how good it is. Like every moment of it and just how good Michael Jackson's videos are in general. Just like watching a movie. It's like it takes you on a journey. So let us know in the comments what we should react to next from Michael Jackson or any other artist for that matter. We're going to dive in today. I'm going to introduce them to a bunch of music. You familiar with Pink Floyd at all?
Pink Floyd?
Yeah.
Oh. I'm not.
All right. Well, there you have it. Maybe we'll dive into that next. Thank you for joining on this one. If you want to help out the channel, hit us with a like, and better yet, hit that subscribe button. Do it right now. We know that you've been watching. We know we're your favorite channel and that you tune in every week. And I bet you if you look down right now, you're not even subbed. It costs you nothing. Hit it with the like, hit it with the sub. We'll see you on the next one. Anything you want to say?
Peace out.
Peace.